Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make a couple really cute different style earrings. I have been sick for a while and that is why I've missed a couple videos, so I apologize for that, and hopefully I can make it through this video without coughing. So first you go ahead and just tear up your flowers, and then I'm going to put some UV resin, which means we'll need a UV light, directly into this clear mold. So I'm going to fill about half of it full of the UV resin. And then I'm going to take my toothpick and move it around where the hole will be for your earring jump ring. And that is because it doesn't like to go behind there. And then you'll have a place where your jump ring won't go through. So go ahead and just make sure you move your toothpick around that. And then I'm just going to put some small petals directly into the resin. And you can see some of these still have the seeds attached, and that's okay. I like it. It just kind of gives it more texture and a different color in there as well. So I like to put some resin on the toothpick and then pick the petals up. It just makes it so much easier. And then for this mold, I'm going to go ahead and add some gold foil. And I'm doing gold foil with this one, but the other one I'm only going to do flowers. And it makes two completely different styles of earring. And I want you to tell me in the comments which one you like better, because I am curious. It helps me to know what I should make more of and what I should leave out of my stock when I'm selling things. So let me know which one. Then once you put it under the UV light for a minute, go ahead and do another layer of resin. And this layer should fill it up to fill the rest of the mold up. And you want it to be completely even with the top of that mold, so you don't have a whole bunch of resin to clean up afterwards. And again, I'm going to use this to make sure the resin gets behind there. Just very carefully try not to get the resin all over the mold. So I've already filled this one with some UV resin, and I get my UV resin in a huge tube, which you saw. I'll link that and everything else I used in this video in the description, so that way you can find where I've gotten these things that I used. So I'm putting all of these petals, and again, I'm not going to be using any gold foil on this side. And I like both pairs of the earrings personally. I can't really decide which one I like better. Sorry, I was trying not to cough, but I did. So this one, you're just going to fill a whole layer full of the leaves and petals. And then as you do that, once it's full, you're just going to put it back under your UV light for a minute. And if you're curious about which UV light I use, I have that in the description as well. I find a toothpick is easiest to use for these projects because it's small. And then go ahead and put some more UV resin on top. Is anybody else sick right now? It is the season for sicknesses. My kids are in school and they can bring home sicknesses as well. We're doing the same thing we did with the other ones, moving the toothpick around where the jump ring hole is. And you really want to make sure that resin is all the way through that so that you don't have any holes in the end. Oh, I dropped my toothpick, so I just got a new one so I didn't get resin all over my gloves. Once you've got that evenly distributed, make sure that it is eye level with your mold so it's completely even. And once you do that, you put it under the UV light for another minute. And once you've done that, you can take them out of the mold. And I'm going to show you what they look like. And then we're going to put a dome of UV resin on the front and the back. That just makes them look a lot more professional, especially if you're going to sell them. It makes them look so much better if they have a clear finished dome of UV resin on front and back. So now this is the ones we had without the gold foil. And I do like these as well. And this is me showing you the difference. And as you take them out of the mold, you may notice some little flakes of resin on the edges, and that's okay. You can just easily get those off. A lot of times they'll just scratch right off, but sometimes you might need to get something sharp to get them off. You can sand them, but then you have to polish them or put more UV resin on it. So it's just easier if you can to avoid the sanding, but sometimes it is necessary. So put your UV resin on, just like that. Not too much, but enough to where you're going to be able to spread it around the top. And you very gently push it just to the edge, and make sure you don't push it over or it will run over the edge. But when you're just barely pushing it to the edge there, it's going to stay. You're going to put it under the UV light for 1 minute, being very careful where the hole is. See how it's got still a hole? If not, you have to drill, and that's just a pain. And it's an added step you don't want. So if you can help it, try not to get it in there. So go ahead and smooth it around. See how I kind of tap it around? Just like that. And it keeps your hole for your jump rings. It's so much easier. Put it under the UV light for a minute. Do that front and back. And then to finish your earrings, get a jump ring. Put it through the hole. And then put your earring hook on and close it up, and then you're done with your earring. But I'm going to show you another way to do it as well. So for all the bigger ones, this is what I did, as I used the earring hook. But for my 2 pairs of smaller earrings, I chose a different way. So this one, you put it through the hole, just like you would the other, but I have a different back. So see this? It's like a little ball. So you go ahead and put that on. It has a jump hook attached to it. And this is just a different style, which I really love with these smaller earrings. I think it's so pretty. And that's what the circle one looks like. And now, once you have that all finished, you just put them on your display cards, and you're done. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Sorry I was coughing, and sorry I'm sick. I have a lot more on my channel. Have a blessed day.